Listen to what I will say about it. He could do whatever he wants because he's a grown-ass man. I don't
like that picture, though.
He's a grown-ass man. You could do whatever you want, but what I will say is this. That
because I'm
feeds,
all right, before you...
No. That feeds into a woman's thought process when it comes to a man, right? Because we could be with a man like you who's like, listen to what I'm saying, Paul.
You saying like me, though.
No, like anyone, right? We could be with a man.
I don't do that.
I'm not saying, listen to what I'm saying before you cut me off. We could be with a man like you, meaning you're talking about these women over sexualizing themselves. You're saying that you can't take those type of women serious. You're saying that those women are no good. And you're praising the women that actually are wholesome and don't do that on Instagram, like me, right? But then you see your man constantly liking half naked bitches on the internet. As a woman, your thought process is gonna be like, he must like that. So do I need to be that? Do I need to become that? And this is me being vulnerable and being honest about how women think. Like, we can do the politically correct thing and say that you shouldn't feel that way. But at the end of the day, when you're with a man and you see what he's liking, as women, we feel like we should morph into what our man likes. As a woman, you feel like, well, damn.
I was just saying this. So this is the third video now that I've covered. Go back and look at the first two. And my comment on this was, if I found out that my husband was liking other women's videos, would I be upset about that? And I said no, because I already know what his type is. I already know he has a very distinct type. So in that case, I would not. I would be upset and jealous though if it was women who I had no clue about. And even in the last video, I gave up the story where we went out to the strip club and my friend's man, every stripper that he called over to the table looked completely different than her. Like, my friend was kind of like plain Jane, did her thing, and these girls were completely opposite. You're going to say, oh, well, their strippers are all dressed up. Totally different, okay? Completely different styles, features, everything. To where I'm kind of like, that's weird. So what does he really like? Whereas my husband, I know exactly what he likes. I could point them out in a room. I could spot them, and I even have like, she's around the corner. I said this in the last video, but I understand what she's saying. Like, a woman could feel like, what, is that what you really want? So if your man's out here liking all these other women and that's completely different from you, you are going to feel some kind of insecurity there. If he starts going and looking at random women who have no type of similarities with me, I'm going to start feeling some kind of way. So that's absolutely an honest opinion. Make sure that you go back and check the first two videos, because I have been putting in some work on these videos. Putting on some work.
If he likes a bitch half naked on the internet, do I need to start dressing like that? Do I need to start looking like that? Because I look at what my man is into. Because as a woman, we're invested into our man. I look at what you like. I look at who you've been with. I look at the things that you desire. And naturally, because I want to please you, I want to become that. So a lot of women, they're with men who like all these things on Instagram and they like all this half naked shit, but they preach to you that that's not what they want in a woman. And I get it. You may not want to wife a woman, but then I feel like, am I sexually inadequate? Do you want someone more freaky? What do you want? And it makes me question me, right? And again, I could be politically correct. And if you love yourself, and you should never question yourself, do this, but I'm gonna tell you what the majority of women feel. And in that space, it just makes us feel that way, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this is what the nigga likes. You know what I mean? I've been with men and I've seen their exes or this, and they look like prostitutes and they look like whores. And then you're like, damn, well, does he even want me? Because I don't look like that. I'm not that type of woman. I don't have 30 million surgeries. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm just regular. Does he even want me for real? Because this is who he's been with. Is he wants me as a wife, but he sexually desires these other women? It creates this narrative in our mind. And as a man, your job is to protect us and make us feel like we're safe and that we feel secure, because that's how, as a woman, you could be the freakiest, that you can operate from your wetness, that you can operate from like, damn, I feel safe, I feel feminine. But when we start to feel like our man wants other things, it starts to wear on us, and it makes us feel crazy, and it makes us feel inadequate in a lot of ways, because a man energy dictates the relationship. I feel like the man is the head of the household. The man is the leader. The man dictates everything that we have going on. So if you are doing that, I'm looking at you, because I watch everything that my man does, because he's who I look to.
That's what's up. You gave a great explanation.
I'm crying.
No, that's amazing. I'm glad you said it like that, Azar. So now, my next question is like, if you got a boyfriend,
Okay.
and we already covered like if he liked the picture.
Okay.
What if you found out that he's following an OnlyFans model who gets naked and does all these things, but there's nothing between him and her, but he just looks at her and all this and he didn't tell you.
I don't like that. You better.
What is he telling me though?
He didn't tell you. He's like
he's supposed to come to me and tell me.
He subscribed to this.
Any man that subscribed to OnlyFans is
I gave you the mic.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I want to see. You need to tell me.
He subscribed to a girl, $4.99 a month. And he's like, I like this. This is cracking. He over here like, damn, I'm looking at these. He's looking at these. So then you out one night, he subscribed, and you walk in, he smashing himself with you, and he like, oh shit. He turned it off. Is that cheating? Hold on. He like, but he just see in the house. He ain't doing nothing. You was out. You was out with your girls, whatever, partying. But he over here on OnlyFans, he getting himself off. And then you find out he subscribed to that.
Lord.
And then he was getting himself off, and you walk in and be like, what's going on? He was like, sorry,
deeper
baby.
and deeper.
I was subscribed to this girl. And I just had to get off. Is that cheating? Or is that what type of situation is you dealing with in your relationship?
That's not cheating to me, and it's not rights to want to leave my man. But it just makes me feel like, damn.
Why didn't you tell me?
I'll send you that. Like, you want to see that from me? Because I'll bust it open and send you a video.
He already got them videos of you and him.
Then it's hurtful.
He got some new ones now. He got new ones.
New ones of a different broad.
Y'all already been doing that. Yeah, baby, yeah, this is us. Me and you, we cracking. We already made our sex tapes. But he looking at other girls. He don't have one with her, but he just looking at her like, damn, this is cracking. What you think of that?
Paul, you're doing too
up?
much.
No.
Is that rules?
These are good questions, but he's just doing too much.
I don't think I would break up with a man because of that.
But is that an argument?
It's not an argument.
That's something.
This is the conversation.
All right. So now,
Let me say what the conversation is.
I'm not done.
What else are you gonna say?
So if I come in on you playing with yourself, that's blowing me. That's blowing me.
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
crazy.
I ain't gonna even lie. That's gonna blow me. If I walk in, I'm out with my niggas, and I walk in.
And I'm putting a vibrator.
With your thing.
Yeah.
What are we doing
watching
here?
him smash something.
How dirty are we gonna get here?
Or watching him jack his thing off. That's blowing me.
I guess these are conversations.
I'm off you.
You break it up?
We breaking up. That's crazy.
I'm crying.
If he's stroking his shit and you watching it, and that's turning you on, and I walk in like,
I'm subscribed.
And you subscribe to that. Hey, if you subscribe to a nigga that's stroking his and you got a man, I'm breaking up with you, dog. That's not. That's
you breaking up, though.
No, that's breaking. No.
Okay.
Keep it 100. Like, hold on, my boy. Hey, behind the camera, what you think of that? But we gonna put this on the podcast too.
We're just gonna
if your
go to solo
girl
real quick.
And he's white.
I understand the questions that they're asking each other, but it's like, at what point are we going to say, paint it out, picture it for me, display it for me? You know what I'm saying? Like I told you guys, there's some weird tension. I'm not sure what it is here, but he is like prying to her, asking questions. So ask me that question. What am I going to do? I'm going out with my girls. I come home, my old man, he's sitting there watching a video, doing his thing, right? Well, if I knew that it was an OnlyFans girl and you have access to these girls, I would feel like, hey, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you show me that girl? Because he'll show me videos and I would feel more of like, what are you trying to keep around? Because these girls you can reach straight out to, directly to, right? Absolutely. That's a little bit too more. That's more intimate. That's more than just liking a picture, right? That's more than just, oh, I saw a picture. I like the picture. The body was right. I like the picture. Now we're talking about, I'm gone. I'm out. Like, why aren't you watching my videos? Why are you watching videos of somebody else? You have subscribed to go to the level which you have to subscribe and do all of that stuff. And now I know that there's a back and forthness here because with subscription, you get more perks and benefits. No, we're gonna say no on there. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna do a little timeout, okay? All right. I'm progressive, but I'm not that damn progressive. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
If your girl
He's
playing
white.
with herself to a dude stroking her shit, like
Be honest, because you're white.
Honest.
White people don't trip that
be
hard off of
honest.
that.
If you walk in, your girl, she's like,
And he's black. He's a black man jacking.
He's jacking his thing, and she about to. That's
But you're
weird.
not breaking up. But he's
That's
not breaking
weird.
up.
Yeah.
I'm breaking up.
Because you're black. The white man is not breaking up with her.
Hell no.
Women.
You
talk.
breaking up for sure.
Yeah.
That's a conversation.
Let me tell you the conversation.
We gonna argue for sure.
Let me tell you the conversation I would have with my man if I came in with my man and he was jacking off to a woman or whatever, right?
That's a
Because
conversation.
okay, now
He's
have you
jacking off to
now
a girl
this
that he
is
subscribed to though.
but this is an intimate question. But
He subscribed. He $5.99 a month.
this is an
She making millions.
this is an intimate question. But have you ever been intimate with a woman while watching porn together? And is that something you would do, or something that's like out of line?
I'm down. I'm down. Whatever you down. If that's gonna make us crack it, I'm on it.
Okay.
Listen for me. If she say that, like, baby, I want to watch some.
What if it's like I want to watch you jack off to another bitch on a porn because that's turning me on?
We on that.
What if I want to watch you?
No, because is this my girl?
Yeah.
I want to turn my girl on for sure.
So what if turning her on
That's-
is like I want to watch another man jack off, babe, and I want you to watch me play with myself while I watch him jack off?
Okay, I'm good with that.
You're cool with that?
If I'm right there. If I'm right there, yeah, I'm good with that.
That's a different vibe then.
I'm good with sitting right here. She's like, yeah.
But it's not like disturbing you that it's another man.
Please believe I'm gonna do something over there. I'm gonna come over there and be like, in her face. hitting her
This
ass.
is
Y'all are doing too much. This is after dark for real.
Like, hey, baby, hey, on your lips.
Little
What
something.
you saying?
Yo!
You feeling that, baby?
this is out of line on so
I'ma
many
slap it
different.
on you. Like, oh, you like that, baby? Black, 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 black. On the real. On
This
the
is
real.
crazy. This
I'm
is
like,
crazy.
okay, go ahead, keep going, baby. Black, black, black. Could keep going, baby. Yeah, you my girl, right? You looking at that. I'm gonna remind you that I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, go ahead, keep looking. I'm gonna remind you that I'm right here.
Okay.
Like, don't get mad at that. Don't get mad at that, because I'm gonna remind you, if you're gonna be turned on by that, I remind you that I'm right here too.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so don't what? Yeah, all right.
Now, okay, I have a question.
Y'all, this has been interesting.
She feels a certain way about that. What's going on with you?
No, I don't feel anything. I'm just listening to you.
Like, yo, man, do that?
Do what? I have no idea what he does.
That's crazy. All right,
So,
next
yeah.
subject.
So, anyways,
Next subject. Oh,
so
yeah,
no,
I got
I have
something,
a question. I have something.
though. Okay, I'm gonna listen to you.
Thank you, because that's new. So
That's not new. I always listen to Azar Faraday, our host of The Truth After Dark, who controls The Truth After Dark.
okay,
He's
so
nice.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think that it's okay to be like if you have a girl, right, and she was real cool with her ex, you know, FaceTime, text,
No.
chopping it up,
No.
vibing.
No.
Are you cool with that?
No.
I'm not cool with that.
I'm not cool with that either.
Period.
If I have a girl and she's cool with her ex, what type of cool we talking about? Why are y'all cool?
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel that. Now,
No. But like, why are y'all cool?
because this is someone that I spent my time with for years, and I still have a relationship with them on a friendship level. 'Cause
Y'all got a
No,
kid
you do
together?
not.
no,
No, y'all don't need to be cool.
Okay, so if someone's ex is calling them or something, you
see, that's just a whole messy situation because exes will try to do their best to break up what's happening. People are like, no, we're just friends. No, you are not. Why are you still friends? What's the purpose? If y'all dated and you parted ways and you went separate ways, why? Are there kids involved? And even if there are kids involved, why are you calling or messaging for just random stuff? Why? Like, yes, there needs to be a good relationship there for co-parenting, but I know of a lot of situations where the ex will just try to be messy in the situation. Oh, they're always going to think about me. No. I had this conversation with my husband years ago. Like, you don't need to have anybody that you can go to. You don't need to have anybody because he has kids by previous women. And I told him that there does not need, he said, you're just saying that nobody needs to be in my corner. I said, exactly. You don't need to have anybody in your corner except for me. It's us. We are yoked together. You're supposed to leave your family and cleave to your partner. And that is what I believe. I don't think that there's any reason why I should be texting my ex or you should be texting your ex or we should be having situations where they come around. Why? Are we talking about like an ex from when you were young, childhood to where do you make, or was this somebody that you were with for a long time that you started to build a foundation with and now you want to bring them into your, no. And if a man is with a woman and she still wants to reach out to her ex, that guy knows in his head, I always have a spot. No matter what happens, if she needs a shoulder to cry on, she could reach out to me. And that shoulder to cry on eventually will turn into a bed to lie in. No, I'm not with it. I don't think that. I think that people can have healthy relationships in co-parenting situations, but let's just text, let's just FaceTime, let's just chop it up, let's just hang out just because I miss you. What do you miss? If you missed me that much, we never would have been separated. We would have worked our stuff out. There's a reason why we're separated. There is a reason, and it needs to stay there, okay? It needs to stay there.
You mad?
If y'all got a kid or
no?
No.
Nigga, why he got your number?
No.
Why you still calling? If I'm sitting with you and we at the movies, right? And then this is the thing. We at the movies, we watch a movie, we watch an X-Man, whatever. X. All right, let me ask you this. Ex-boyfriend. What you gonna do? All right, let me ask you this question. So I got a question now.
All right.
So now, say you with your man.
Yeah.
And y'all at the movie. His phone right here, your phone right here. His ex be stalking. He be like, man, I don't fuck with her no more. You know, whatever. And then, but under the ex, he got good P Rebecca.
You're doing too much here.
And that pop up. What you gonna do? If y'all at the movies, good P.
This is rage
you know
bait.
What P means.
This is rage bait. This is
Rebecca.
These aren't real questions. These aren't real questions.
And I pop up while y'all at the movies. Good P Rebecca. What you gonna say? She calling right there in front of you. Good P Rebecca.
Now he's just taking it somewhere where it's not even supposed to be. I feel like he's just trying to rage bait. That's what he's trying to do. Like, because you and I both know, if you're in a situation with your new partner and they get a call from their ex and it says, dick him down, Dan, you're going to be like, what is happening here? There's no way that you're going to be okay with that. So I feel like that's more of like a rage bait question. So no, I don't think there's any reason why you should be talking any of that. And he asked specifically to her in the first question, like, is there a kid? No kids involved, no exes. They're called exes for a reason.